Hello. So it's story time once again. I'm actually just in between classes. I was supposed to have a student, but the student did not show up. So here we are, telling another story. And as usual, the stories involve my Funko Pops and the sentimental reasons why I purchased them. I was actually thinking about doing a Star Wars one, but maybe not yet because I feel like I have to go through my other Star Wars pops, and that's a lot of stories. Or maybe I'll just do it in segments or something. But since I realized I was wearing a Ghostbusters T-shirt, I figured I'd talk about my Ghostbusters pops. So I took it out of storage because I don't, as I mentioned, I don't keep it all displayed. Some of them, I actually keep it in my dad's cabinet. The reason I keep my pops because if I see them, I get tempted to buy more pops because I think, oh, you know what, this collection's a little lacking. It needs this, it needs that to make it feel complete. So there. Again, I'm so sorry you can hear the train passing. So I don't know the schedule. It just passes randomly, and for some reason, I guess it likes to pass when I'm taking a video. Okay, so again, this video is really just for myself, but if you end up watching the whole thing, thank you. I do appreciate it. So I don't have a lot of Ghostbusters pops, but I do love the Ghostbusters. And it's ironic because if you know me well, you know that I hate horror movies. Actually, one of my friends is challenging me to watch a horror movie, but my mistake because I offered and said, oh, you know what? I'll give it a try. It's Lights Out or Lights Off, something like that. I still have to download it, but maybe I'll watch it one of these mornings because if I watch it at night, I might not be able to go to sleep. Oh, okay, so going back. So, Ghostbusters, it's one of my favorite movies. It's been one of my favorite movies since I was a kid. There used to be an animated series. I think it's called The Real Ghostbusters. And I watched it, I guess, when it was on TV. I don't know what channel it was on. I'm assuming it was ABS-CBN. And then when I was a kid, my dad also got me some toys from, I think when he went abroad. Like he came home and he had some Ghostbusters toys. And yeah, as I mentioned, I really liked the movies, but there were some scenes that scared me. Like I think it was in Ghostbusters 2, the scene where they're looking for that underground train station, and then there are all these ghosts heads that appear. That really freaked me out, or I don't know, it might have been one. So sorry, I'm a fan, but sometimes I get things confused. But I think it was two. Okay, so I only have three pops. So I actually have Slimer. Slimer, I got him sometime last year. And to show that I don't particularly mind bad boxes, so if you'll notice, the box is actually really beat up, but I wanted this design in particular. So even if there are lots of different variants, I'm very picky about the design. So this is the Slimer variant that I really wanted. I got it for, well, around 595, and I was very happy with that purchase because it was one of those purchases that I sat on for a long time. And I think it was getting to the point that I was worried I might not be able to find one, and if prices go up, I'll be like, oh, I should have gotten it when it was cheaper. So I'm really glad that I got that one. Next, I have Peter Venkman, and again, the box is actually, it's a really bad box, but I don't mind so much because I just really wanted to have Peter Venkman. So out of the Ghostbusters, he's the only one that I have. So it's one of those things also where I kind of think to myself, do I want the other ones? Of course I want the other ones, but should I get it? You know what I mean? Because I know that's gonna take up space and you'll have to spend, but I have Venkman. I guess the other one that I really like was the Raymond Stantz, but if I get Ray, I have to get Egon, and if I get Egon, I need to get Winston. So you know, it's like it's there's like a snowball effect. When you get one, you have to get the others. So I don't know. It's one of those things that I sometimes think about when I come across the pops. Actually, even during the lockdown, there was someone that posted the whole set, and caught myself thinking, do I need this? Do I want it? I know I want it, but should I get it? So I never got it. So this is the only one I have. But from my Ghostbusters collection, the most important one I have is Stay Puft. So Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, he was the pop I really wanted because there's a funny reason behind it. When I was a kid, I think it was Christmas party at my dad's office or something. I think there was a raffle, and the raffle, among the prizes were some Stay Puft toys, and unfortunately I did not get one. I think it was a glow in the dark toy. Actually, I have no idea what it was. It might have been like a glow in the dark piggy bank or something, but I'm pretty sure it was glow in the dark. But I'm 100% sure it was Stay Puft, and I never got it. So this Stay Puft, I might have gotten this maybe 2018 something. I got it a few years ago. It came out in one of those group purchases. So I was like, oh, I need this, and you know that's when you realize grown men are really just kids with money. You know, when you're a kid, I could not afford Stay Puft, and when I got older and the opportunity to get Stay Puft presented itself, I got it. So there, so Stay Puft. So these three. Again, I have no intention of selling them. Well, no. I have no intention. If you force me to let go of one, I don't know if it would be Venkman or Slimer. Stay Puft stays. That's how. Stay Puft stays. So no matter what, I'm keeping Stay Puft. Then the other two, I don't know. I have to think about it. Funny thing. Also, I don't buy a lot of original DVDs, but for some reason there was one day I was in the mall. I purchased Sabrina, so the Harrison Ford, Greg Kinnear movie. I don't know. I really like that movie. And then the other movie I purchased that day was the Ghostbusters DVD. So it had Ghostbusters 1 and 2. It's somewhere here. I actually don't have a DVD player anymore, so I just know it's hidden somewhere. So there. So Ghostbusters and Stay Puft. I love them. Oh, and on a side note, I don't know why people hated it so much, but I thought the reboot of the Ghostbusters with the all-female cast was pretty good. I know it got a lot of hate from people even before the movie came out, but I watched it and I thought it was good. So if you haven't watched it and you have some free time, please do give it a chance. It's not as bad as people made it sound. I thought it was very entertaining. I was excited for the new Ghostbusters movie to come out, but obviously because of the pandemic, we can't get that now. So, I mean, not yet. So I'm very excited to see that. So there. So that is all for the Ghostbusters.